Hello, boys and girls, mums, dads, guardians. It's Miss Caulfield here, and I just want to invite you all to our February assembly for the first and second class departments in St. Joseph's. As you know, we usually have these assemblies in the hall, and many of you may have listened to my assembly for January. So here's a brief synopsis of what we will be featuring today at this assembly. We will have our usual prayer and reflection time. I will discuss some of the latest updates from the government about our learning going forward. We will look at the March highlights. I will give a brief update on the preparation for First Communion, as well as making two big announcements, which are always very popular: Student of the Month for First Class and Student of the Month for Second Class. So as always, when we're in the hall, we focus our mind, we focus our bodies, and we take 3 big deep breaths in, and we take 3 big breaths out. So we can do that now. The second thing we always do is pray and reflect. You can pray to whoever your God is at home. I ask that you dedicate your prayer or reflection this month to those who are missing people. Missing people they can't be near or with for celebrations, for good times, for bad times. Maybe the person is in a different county, or maybe the person is in a different country, maybe the person is unwell, or just we're thinking about them at the minute. For example, my twin brother and sister, it's their birthday today, but unfortunately they're in 2 different counties, so we can't get to share that celebration, but I know we will again when things return to normal. So I ask that for the month of February you dedicate your prayer to those who are missing other people. So up till now we've been learning from home and doing a really, really good job of it. We've been learning on our laptops, our tablets, our phones. Many of you have also had Zoom classes with your teachers. I have also popped on to most of the Zoom classes, and it has been really nice to see the children's faces, and I know they also enjoyed getting a chance to say hello to their friends or tell their friend some news and share news with their teacher, and I shared news with them, and they really were lovely, as well as giving the teacher an opportunity to teach a lesson or something new. But moving on from our learning from home, it is with great joy that I can announce that St. Joseph's will be opening for children from infants to second classes this Monday. That is in 4 days' time. All the infants and second class children will be going back to school. I know parents will be really happy about that, and I know that the teachers will be really glad to see the children back in school. So children, I just want you to actually think, how does that make you feel? A lot of you, maybe when you heard the news on the actual news that schools will be returning, felt positive things immediately. You thought, I can't wait to see my teacher and my friends. I love school. I missed everyone. I can't wait to play in the yard. And maybe other people were a little more unsure. Maybe you felt a little bit nervous. Maybe you thought about things like, I don't really like getting up early, or I don't really miss my homework. Or maybe you don't feel anything about returning to school, and that's absolutely okay as well. So I want you maybe just to focus on your thoughts and feelings. You can remind yourself of the good things about learning at home. You can remind yourself of the good things about learning in school. Did you learn anything new this lockdown? And the most important thing, I suppose, is no matter how you feel, talk about any worries you might have with someone you trust, because everything you're feeling is perfectly normal, even if it's really positive or a little bit uncertain. Again, when we get back to school, we will remember to follow the school health guidelines to keep us all safe, teachers and students alike. Use our hand sanitizer, wash our hands regularly, and cough into our sleeves. So February has been an interesting month. We've had snowstorms and windstorms, and spring has certainly sprung with the arrival of snowdrops and daffodils. So I'm sure some of you have noticed on walks around the community and your neighbourhood and your street, many of the signs of spring coming, which is always such a positive time of the year. So even though we will be back at school, I just want to mention some highlights for the month of March. The first one is next Thursday, is World Book Day. I will have an update on how the vouchers will appear this year. I think they're going to be e-vouchers. Another massive event which needs no discussion on how to celebrate is St. Patrick's Day, which coincides with our Seachtain na Gaeilge, a week that we celebrate our national language and all our traditions that are special to Ireland. So we've fun things coming up. Focusing on World Book Day next Thursday, I've just highlighted a few things that parents might be able to do with children. They're very simple ideas. You can recreate the cover of a book. So pick the cover of a book and try to make the picture the same. Using toilet roll, you could make toilet roll book characters. There's the three little pigs. How cute are they? Or you could decorate a potato. There's Paddington. So there are simple ideas that we just want to celebrate the importance of books, reading, and World Book Day that's coming up. And note to our second class parents and students, two important sacraments are celebrated in second class, which are the Sacrament of Reconciliation, known more commonly as First Confession, as well as our First Communion, which is the Sacrament of the Eucharist. So please, parents, if prayers are sent home or anything to do with First Communion preparation, please do your best to help your child learn the responses and the prayers for this special day. I rang Father Cormac and he said that he would update the website on news about the First Communion in the next week or two. He is awaiting further information himself from the diocese, but again, as we know from last year, the day will happen and it will be something very positive and nice for the boys and girls, and we look forward to it. So keep an eye on the website for any updates. We're getting near the end of our assembly for February, and I just want to make an announcement, a popular announcement. The boys and girls, as I say, usually get up to the top of the hall and there's great excitement over who has won. So this month is our Seesaw Student of the Month, and for the first time ever, we have a pair of children who are in the same family who actually win. And they are Nathan and Zoe Curley from first class, and in second class, it's Oisin White. So well done, boys and girls. Miss Roslyn checked the Seesaw classes to see who was really outstanding from all the nominations the teacher gave. I think they gave 16 or 17 nominations of super students. And then when it came down to Nathan and Zoe, I don't think Miss Roslyn was able to pick between the two of you. So you both won. Well done, and thanks, Mum, and whoever else supports your learning at home. Nathan and Zoe are in Miss McGill's class, and well done, Oisin, in Miss Manning's class. And thanks for Mum and Dad, who support you at home with your learning. Well done. Finally, on behalf of the SNAs of the first and second class children, we want to say a big thanks to the mums and guardians and dads who have helped teach your children since after Christmas. We know it hasn't been easy, and there certainly has been challenging days. I want to thank my team of teachers and SNAs for supporting your children and doing the very best they can for them during the last 2 months. So boys and girls, bed early on Sunday night, if not Saturday night, to get used to the new routine. And I really look forward to seeing you bright and early on Monday morning at the school gates. Until then, bye-bye. See you later.